As always, Playdate is brought to you by Triple, the original high seltzer.
Redefining the party landscape. Boom, clap the sound of my heart.
And
the
the
beat
heart
goes on and on and on and on. And I had an Uber driver named Hrant yesterday.
Prant?
No, Hrant, I think is how you.
That's fun. It's like
no,
pants for your hands.
If you think that is fun, you are gonna get a kick out of what he did. Yeah, Hrant, 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 and he was, you know, like the bad guys that like James Bond has to get to like get to like the vault or whatever.
I've never seen anything James Bond.
Just picture it.
Okay.
Or like Mission Impossible where they're like,
Or like the henchmen in Fortnite.
Yeah. Literally like they like, I get in, that's Hrant, and he's just like the biggest dude I've ever seen. Bald head, black suit, and was like, I was like, hey, thanks for waiting. He was just like, no problem. And then the second I closed the door, took off because we're going in, we're in like rush hour traffic.
Yeah.
And he is utilizing, you know, I was like, if you're a biker, stay in the bike lane. Mm-hmm. You can do whatever you want now because Hrant and I were using the bike lane like it was the 405. It was terrifying. At one point, a cop was going somewhere fast and Hrant got behind him and like used that, which is super illegal. You can't like follow a emergency thing. We shaved like 30 minutes off our time.
How thin is his car?
He was in an
Escalade. Go in the bike lane.
It was fucking bananas. He was in an Escalade, and there were times where I was like, "Oh!" because we'd be like going 40 miles an hour, and there are parked cars.
Yeah,
and I just had to trust that Hrant was going to get back in.
You think like those guys like get off on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad we got to the bottom of that.
That was pretty cut and dry. Open and close.
No, I don't know. I think it's like you get a they're not getting any more money the longer they're in the car. So it's just like, I need to make this as quick as possible to get my
like it makes sense from like a business perspective, but I also feel like at some point it's like, all right, maybe you're saving a few bucks. I think you just get off on this.
Yeah, I had a thought where I was like I never wear my seatbelt in Ubers.
Yes.
Because it's like can't.
Wait, I don't know why I said yes.
Because Ubers can't. In my head, I always just kind of, without really thinking about it, like Ubers can't crash. In the same way, like Ubers can't pull over.
You should probably wear your seatbelt in Ubers.
Trust me, when I thought about putting it on with Hrant yesterday, but it was like, if I put it on now, that suggests I don't have faith in him because I haven't had it on for the first 20 minutes.
Yes.
But like,
he died because he didn't want to piss off France.
But it occurred to me like, we could crash.
I've heard of numerous people getting.
I got in an Uber crash. Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
When I was a freshman in college.
An Uber crash sounds like it was just like a.
I called an Uber crash.
it comes like tumbling down the street.
Slams into my apartment.
Fuck. The guy's like upside down. He's like, crashed for Will.
Yeah, it's like, my roommate's like, what the hell? I was like, it was so much cheaper.
What is that?
I thought there's no way it means that.
What is this? Who could this possibly be for?
Guy's like bleeding out of his forehead. For Will. All right,
the car's just going like ass over tea kettle down the street. You're like, how's it still going? It gets you to your destination, but it crashes the whole way there.
The whole way. And it's fine though. It's when I was a freshman, we went to there was like I feel like maybe I've told the story, but it was like a year ago. So I think the statute of limitations has expired. You ever like, I don't know, I guess you had like bars that like you could just go to underage the whole time you're in college. Like ours were like,
I mean, you still had to like present a convincing case. They weren't letting.
Yeah, I guess
I saw many
like,
kids get denied.
In Boston, it was like one weekend it would be like, this is the bar, and then the cops would come, and then it would be the next weekend a different bar. So we like were the one weekend it was this random ass bar. I forget where it was, but I went as a freshman. I got way too drunk, and then it was sick. Me and my roommates were Ubering back, and the guy got in a fucking car accident, and I got out of the car and like was throwing up on the sidewalk, and the cops came and stuff, and the Uber driver I think was worried that like he was going to get
head.
Yes, and so he was going to get in big trouble because I had like sustained an injury,
right?
And so he was shielding me from the cops, but I also was scared because like when you're drunk as a minor and you think you can like get arrested for. I guess you could, but the cops aren't going to arrest me just for being drunk.
I thought it was like, I thought it was like months in the clink.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I did something, maybe, but like
I thought they could like kick you out of school.
Yeah,
maybe they can.
So I'm scared that the cops are going to see me. Yeah. This guy's trying to hide me from the cops, so we're like working together.
Right.
So I was like, all right, you're my bodyguard. This random, and it worked. The cops didn't see me.
Why wasn't he just like bounce? Why didn't both of you?
We were on like the side of the road. Like there was nowhere to go.
Oh, you weren't like in the city.
Kind of, but it was like the middle. It was like a weird part of Boston. Like it would have been weird. Anyway, so we just had to wait for like Uber called us like another Uber, and then I left my phone in it, and that was a whole other
Uber
issue.
called you another Uber.
Yeah, Uber was like, "Oh, sorry, your Uber got in a crash. Here's another one." He's way better.
Is there a button that's like we crashed? Like notify?
Like you hit the 3 dots and it's like like
did
request. Yeah, it's like we crashed. 1 star. I gave him 2 stars because he shielded me from the cops.
I'm not trying to be like insensitive, but this went too far.
Sometimes you preface these things.
No, this one is like, it's not going to offend anyone because I think this has happened to everyone once. I understand there are extenuating, is that the word, circumstances where like sometimes
just say it.
Stuff is out of your control. I got an Uber the other day, and it was like those like Chevy Volts or like the ones that are like almost smart car sized, whatever brand. And I have an Uber driver who is I'm not joking, in the neighborhood of like 700 pounds, and has to like put his seat all the way back so it's touching the back seat, and like you can't see the center console, like he's like engulfed it. It's crazy. Which like that, I have no problem with that. But the smell in this car, I don't know if it was him or like someone threw up 5 minutes before I got in there. I got in and was like, ugh, it'd be pretty rude to just get out and call a new one. but like thought about it, and then we started going and just hit gridlock traffic.
Oh.
And I was like, so I rolled down the window and I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, you just rolled down the window, puked a little, and then rolled it back up.
But it was so bad. I had my water bottle with me. I put my water bottle under my shirt because I was worried about it like contaminating my water. It was like truly the worst smell I've ever smelled. And I felt bad because I think if you smell that bad, you smell that bad. And he kept trying to make conversation, but it was just like, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And he kept apologizing for the traffic, but it was also like kind of apologizing. You could tell like for the smell.
I'm just saying, from his perspective, what do you do as an Uber driver if you shit your pants right before your guy gets in? Like, traffic is tough, huh?
It was.
Dude, traffic is the worst thing about this, huh?
It smelled like he threw up in the center console right before I got it. Like it was.
You got to go window.
So I rolled the window down and was trying to like make it look like I was just looking out the window far.
Yeah.
So like my head was out the window, but like I'm a grown man. Like no one's buying
like
that. I'm
like
out the, and I felt awful because it was just like his life's gotta stink. No pun intended. But like, and then it asked me to rate the Uber, and I was like, well, he was a great guy, but I don't want anyone else to go through this. So I didn't rate him.
Okay,
because I was like,
abstained.
I just want to stay out of this.
Yeah.
But like, at some point, it's like that. People shouldn't have to be subjected to that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think they like. Do they even like check cars? I feel like they do.
They do. I believe you have to go through one, but it's
when
like
you start.
Yeah, what if he's been doing Uber for 8 years and he didn't stink 8 years ago?
It's gonna be good, but it's gonna be stinky. That's like a thing we say.
It's a thing Lucas used to say.
Well, now we say it because he doesn't have a podcast, so we can take. That's the best thing about having podcasts. We can, our friends that don't have podcasts, we can just take all their jokes and make them ours.
Yeah.
Did I tell you how much Diet Coke I drank yesterday?
You said 1 liter. That's a big. How many? Was it in? No,
can? It was one thing. That was the problem. I thought I grabbed a normal 16 ounce. It was like the step above that, but not the one that you get from like Domino's.
Yeah, it was a 1 liter. Yeah,
1 liter, and like in the
how
same
many
way.
Of these is in a liter?
I don't know. A lot.
That's 12 ounces.
Yeah, I bet.
Can you put how many ounces in a liter?
How many
.com.
How many ounces in a liter?
.com.
How many ounces in a pound? 30.
Your water bottle is a liter. That hydrates.
Oh, so it's like 3 Diet Cokes.
Oh, that's not as many as I thought.
I'm sorry I didn't even. I was like ready to be blown away. That wasn't even like a me.
I will
dreams.
say, I drank it in the same amount of time that I would drink a normal Coke.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for you to go look at.
You came?
I came up with so many new ideas. Yeah. I'm very excited for you to look at the whiteboard.
Oh yeah.
Whiteboard
of the year.
Our green marker ran out, so you can tell which ones are the new ideas because they're in blue.
Maybe we should do that on purpose. We should rotate. Anytime you got like a new batch, you get a new marker so people know.
How was your show last night?
Oh yeah.
I forgot all my lines and Angus hit me.
Oh.
Did you actually forget any lines?
No. No, it went great. It was fun.
Sorry I couldn't come. I was at the office late, but
that is okay.
Wait, what happened?
No, I just said I'm sorry I couldn't come. I was at the office late.
I couldn't. I texted him though. Did you text him?
Yeah, he said break a leg,
as they say,
and that he loves me. I think
I didn't say that. I said good luck tonight. I'm sorry, I can't make it. Break a leg, as they say.
It was good. It was packed, and we we keep like announcing these shows like a day before the ones in LA. And
you guys all posted at 4 p.m.
on
like, your story. Like that doesn't seem like enough time to.
So and we're like, oh god, like we're not gonna sell any ticket. Every time we're like, no one's gonna show up. Like it'll be bad. And then like this was like the most sold LA one we've had yet.
How many people is it?
It's a small theater.
No, so I'm saying like how many people are in this theater?
Yeah, it's like I don't know, maybe 150.
But 150 people in like a small theater.
Yes,
feels bigger than like a 500 person theater that.
Agreed. Like they had people sitting crisscross applesauce on the stage.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like it's like they're like right in there. And I have this one sketch where I have Billy up on my shoulders and I'm blindfolded and I have to walk up onto the stage. It's like a thin blindfold so I can see through it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. They put people on where the stairs are, so I had to go and step up like a foot and a half.
Oh, God.
And I almost dropped Billy, but it was fine. But anyway,
what was the crowd like? Like
it was great. Yeah, it's so intimate that it's like awesome. And like Scott came and my buddy Diego came, so it was a home game. But I was going to say that
Scott went with Lucas, right?
With Lucas, yeah. They were saying that our manager came backstage and was like, yeah, it's actually funny. Like we were going to be like, why do you guys keep promoting these so late? But we think you've inadvertently created this sort of like pop-up effect where people think that's just like how our shows are. Is like you got to be
tapped in
to see when they announce them, and
that's funny.
So it was great. It was super fun.
Rick Mader, who
Rick Mader, that dude, he has the built-in producer tag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Rick Mader. I'm so far out of sight.
That noise.
Wow. He came up to me and he was like, "Hey man, are you going to the show?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh no, I didn't know about it until I already had plans. I'm sorry." And he was like, "Oh, it's cool. Do you know anyone that's going? I'm worried I'm not going to have any buddies there." I was like, "Oh yeah, like Lucas and Scott are going." But I was also like it was the first time I'd ever seen Rick not like super confident.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, he has like
other people have feelings too.
Insecurities."
Hey, well, we've been seeing that side of him with softball. We are not doing too hot.
Oh my god, we're 0-5 now.
Ultimate.
We won the championship and now we went 0-5.
It's
well,
insane.
I mean,
it makes no sense.
Here's what I've heard from inside sources.
Oh,
you just
great.
don't have Gavin.
No, but he wasn't on our team all regular season last year.
He played the last like 2 games.
He only played the last 2 or 3 games. Is he telling you that?
No. He hasn't said one thing. Lucas told me that Gavin was your guys' best player. Now he doesn't play.
He was the best player maybe the last game or 2.
We need Joe Palm.
Yeah. I mean, you need Joe Palm.
But he's played half of them this season and we're still losing.
Joe Palm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was our last week, not this week.
So what's different?
I don't. We
better opponents.
I guess. Yeah, it does feel like the teams we're playing are definitely better. Yeah. But I don't know. I think
like everyone's like showing up too drunk. Like no one.
Yeah, it was like Lauren was blacked
Isn't it
out
on Mondays?
Yeah.
I got tipsy at dinner last night.
Really?
Dude, every time because we go to this.
I feel like you be going to dinners a lot.
So many
dude,
dinners.
It's a fucking
like,
nightmare.
Are you spending like your life savings on eating
out? I haven't told you this.
No,
my life has turned into a nightmare. I have minimum one dinner, like minimum one dinner.
Is it because your mom?
My dad was in town. My mom lives here now. My girlfriend lives here. Kara, my sister lives here. Like my other sister from New York is visiting, and like,
got it.
They all don't realize that like maybe he's gone to dinner already this week.
Yeah.
And so there was do you remember that stretch last week where it was 5 days in a row? It was like I just have a dinner. It was like Thursday to Tuesday. I had a dinner every single night in the farthest corners of like Southern California.
At least you're not paying.
I guess it probably could be worse, but that does kind of sound like it sucks.
It's awful, and it's like impossible to eat healthy.
Yeah,
You tell them to stop playing basketball.
Yeah. Also, I will say Rick met up with us beforehand, and
lovely.
So he was fine. But what was I?
God damn it! I hate that we have a fucking basketball hoop attached to our podcast studio.
Yeah, it's like maybe we can instead get a roller coaster on top of our podcast studio. Remember, like every 5 minutes.
Dude, are you a roller coaster guy?
I love roller coasters. I wasn't for a long time.
Same. I got over it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah. I got over when I was like 10.
but like,
yeah,
So I was trying, because I was one of those people that was scared of it.
Yeah.
And trying to convince someone who is still scared that like, dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Is just an impossible task. Like, it was a miracle that I got over it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite coaster?
You know, I've really only gone on them. I grew up going to Hershey Park.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite is probably the Great Bear. You hang, like you're like in a thing hanging.
Oh,
like
nice.
Your feet are just floating in the air.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit was a cool one. They got one called Sky Rush that it was innovative when it came out. It only clamps your legs. Your torso is completely undone.
That's what fucking Velocicoaster does.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying.
I don't like it because then I fucking hit my head.
Dude, you go upside down.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And there's nothing over your shoulders.
Yeah, I think you do. I think on yes.
It was.
I think on yes.
The greatest.
This one at a
Top Thriller Dragster.
What do you call it? Cedar Point in Toledo.
Cedar Point.
That thing
this is one of the most popular.
That thing
parks.
looks
It's
like
so fun.
Like a light breeze would knock it over.
Dude, they've won.
So sick.
Oh,
Wait,
that
Lauren,
looks like the Sidewinder.
Does it go up and stop and then come back?
Yeah. No. You go like that.
No,
yeah, for all my
that one looks
Midwest
like there's
Yeah,
no.
that definitely doesn't go.
There's
over
no
that.
other side to
All right,
that.
not that one. There.
Okay, well.
Oh, I see.
No, but that's a different part of the coaster.
Yeah.
Hagrid's does that where you shoot through this like fog.
Yeah.
And then you get up and it looks like the tracks are broken.
God.
So you're like first time, even as like
Oh, fuck.
the first time I went on it, I was like 18 or 19. And I still was like, oh my God, the track is missing. Like it just it just broke. I love those pictures.
Yeah.
That's obviously
Not real.
Obviously.
For obvious reasons.
I know.
But then you go up and it stops and it goes back.
Look at the Sidewinder. Google the Sidewinder.
Wait.
You
No, I was like not even looking at
Sidewinder.
I know.
What do you mean you were not even looking? You were
Hershey
looking
Park.
directly at the screen.
I was just not.
Wait, was that not the one that went up and down?
This
Oh, I
guy?
might have said it wrong.
That
No,
looks fucking
Hershey Park.
Comment down below your favorite roller
Put
coaster.
Hershey Park at the end.
Comment down below your favorite chocolate bar.
Hershey
Oh my
Park.
God, dude.
What?
I
Isn't that
have
the
a
one
new
that goes up and down?
I don't know. The Sidewinder
This looks like it's from
fucking mayhem.
1950.
Also, it's like in the winter.
I'm pretty sure it goes up and then back down, but I can't even remember anymore.
I've been
this is
snack
great.
maxing lately.
Yes.
Oh my God, further
Perpetually.
that didn't even occurred to me. That was probably a brutal like couple minutes for the audio.
Jolly
listeners.
Rancher remix.
All right.
Wait, did they rename it?
They named it the Jolly Rancher remix.
Oh my god.
Formerly the Sidewinder.
Oh god, my world's going to shit.
How much do you think Jolly Rancher paid for that?
It's Hershey Park. It's internal promo.
Yeah, I guess like they probably were like sitting down like, why? This is such a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, Hershey Park was sick.
I like
all sorts of chocolate.
The Hershey like football team is like their colors are like chocolate and gold.
Yeah, they got the Hershey Bears too.
Yeah,
I think Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in Hershey.
Dude, you know they also claim what?
He didn't do it.
No, I was gonna say they also claim that the reason you can't dunk, like he was so bad at free throws that he just started jumping from the free throw line and dunking it. And then you Google it and they're like, yeah, I mean, there's no evidence, only like stories. And it's like, have we ever considered that the reason he has all these crazy like folk like stories about him is just because people were like just making it up?
Yeah, it was like the war and they wanted something to believe in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because of the war.
I don't even know what war, like the Vietnam.
Bro, it was the 90s. There was something.
Wilt Chamberlain. You know Wilt Chamberlain played in the 90s?
I meant the 1900s, not the 90s. This podcast is brought to you by Triple. Triple is the original high seltzer with 3 milligrams of THC and just 15 to 20 calories. And better yet, now introducing the Triple Drop, a cherry lemon infused boost anytime, anywhere. Just released, this sleek single serve 0.5 ounce liquid enhancer delivers 5 milligrams of Triple's premium THC emulsion in a convenient grab and go format. Perfect for those seeking a delicious, portable, and discreet way to elevate any beverage. The Triple Drop is a game changer for anyone looking for a tasty, versatile, and social-friendly THC experience. It's easy to carry, simple to mix, and delivers a perfectly dosed, fast-acting effect, allowing consumers to customize their social experience without compromise.
I didn't tell anyone this yet. I took these puppies for a spin the other day.
And how'd it go?
It's awesome.
Let's go.
I love.
You can see it in your eyes.
Best ad ever. Just like it's awesome.
Fucking awesome, man.
If you know anything about me, you know I love triples.
Yep.
This is the funniest thing in the world, and I don't mean it. I don't mean funny bad. Yep. I mean funny like you can make any drink a
Diet
triple
Coke.
now.
Have you tried that?
Oh my god, no!
It's like a cherry Coke, but it gets you high.
Whew, well, I know what I'm doing tonight.
We used to put these in our Cokes in college. It was like a different brand, so I'm glad that Triple finally has them. And we would call it Weed Coke.
Really hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah, we'd be like, we off that weed Coke. I don't know if I can say that. I hope I can.
Triple is born from a desire to blend THC's social buzz with the social ritual of sipping on a seltzer. Triple Seltzer and Drop are currently available at grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and restaurants in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Louisiana, Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina. Looking at you, Charleston.
Come on.
It will be available in Illinois, Arizona, and Ohio by the end of the year. Looking at you. Nationally is currently available online. To get it now, go to drinktriple.com and use code Playdate to get 10% off your order. That's drinktriple.com and use code Playdate for 10% off your order. Let's get back
into the
episode.
Two things.
What?
One, we have to do episode 91, and two, we're getting weirdly close to episode 100.
Yeah, wait, what should we do for 100?
Do something crazy.
All right. On episode
Feeding Frenzy. We see how much stuff we can eat.
We just turn into a mukbang channel. Mm-hmm. On episode 100.
New muck, I'll bang.
On episode 100, if you comment on it.
Yes.
Also, maybe we should figure this out off air, but I'm just spitballing right now. Episode 100, if you comment on the Spotify or the YouTube, we will pick one of each, and they get to run the merch gauntlet. They get one of everything.
I'm good with that. We should also do something like special for the episode, though.
Yeah, that's what
yeah, I guess I was thinking.
Wait, what episode is
guys,
this?
we do have fun new merch coming out, though, so stay tuned.
We'll put,
Lauren, what episode is it?
91.
Lauren, put a picture of one of them for 0.2 seconds so they can't even pause it. All right.
Wait, what is it?
91. 91.
Episodes?
Tavares. Wasn't he 91?
How do I?
Oh yeah. I was gonna look up. I was gonna try to figure out when we're gonna hit 100.
I know.
What do you mean in 4.5 weeks?
Yeah. I guess you're right. I was just worried because we have this like weird
I
schedule.
hope I'm not in Spain during it.
Oh my god, 100th episode with no Lauren.
Google Tavares.
What if we do
number.
Google 100 episode no Lauren.
Can we get like a Google 100 episode no Lauren? Google John Tavares number.
Yeah,
91.
pretty sure
I think that's a good call. Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Tavares.
Lauren, a pretty bang.
Yeah,
That might be our first.
Woo!
That might be our first one where we've gotten it on the first try.
No.
I think I got one.
Oh, I got CD Lamb the other day.
I think
Also,
I got
Lauren,
Crosby.
typically a safe bet is vowels in between the consonants.
It is hockey
Well, I
though. I'm
thought it
gonna
was
give her
one of
that.
those-
I'm gonna give her that. You actually get
I thought
that
it was one of those like.
She didn't know that.
Let's do that hockey. Wait, I think for 100 episodes we should have 100 guests on, and Paige has been begging me to do this.
Wait, that was all right. We already have that.
I'm
idea.
joking. Paige hated that.
Yeah.
Oh, she hated that we have that idea.
No, she just hated how we were like, yeah, we're just gonna do 100 guys on the podcast.
Am I crazy for thinking it won't be as big of a lift as we think?
I think it just more planning.
We
Yeah.
need 3. We're gonna do.
I think
3
we just
groups.
weren't meeting the expectations in terms of coordination. We are gonna at some point have 100 guests on one podcast episode. We just got a lot going on right
The
now.
way and the funny thing was we talked about it beginning of January and we're like, all right, March 8th, like 2 months, like as if that was like a definite.
All right, 100
I don't
on
know.
episode 100. We're gonna drink 100 Diet Cokes.
Oh, until our heads hurt.
And 100 jelly beans.
Did I tell you I was at Davy Wayne's 2 weekends ago, and I went to the bar. What?
Will, Jax scared the shit out of me right before we started recording this podcast.
Why?
No, it was
She's
like
one of our
it was an
prisoners.
evil
So-
prank.
See that corner with like the wood plank?
Yeah.
I was just standing there
Pitch black
perfectly
in here.
still in the pitch black. And then she turned on the lights and I didn't go like, wow, I just stayed standing like that. And then she turned and like shit her pants and punched me.
I punched him like 4 times.
Really?
So evil.
Like bleed?
No, she's a girl. It felt like someone
No.
hit me with a pillow.
Oh.
It felt like she was giving me a hug. Come on.
Come on,
Because it
women.
was so soft.
I love how women punch me.
You
What
ever
were
gotten,
we talking
You ever gotten kicked in your beanbag?
Yeah?
Did you throw up?
No. You know, when I was a kid, I was at field day. Do you guys have field
Yes.
day?
Yeah, man.
Loved field
In
day.
like elementary school, and this girl, I actually believe I scored the winning goal as it happened of soccer, but then I fell, and as this girl was trying to like kick out and stop me, and she kicked me in the face, and I think I've mentioned my massive black eye.
Yeah.
Didn't I ever show you that
I've seen
picture of me in
pictures
front of the
you-
White
Yeah,
House?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never known what that was. I never knew what that was from.
It was
though.
a girl kicked me in the head, and I took a lot of flack from that in elementary school. It was like, oh, you got kicked by a girl, and
That doesn't really like mean you're unmanly.
yeah, girl kicks me in the face. 'Cause I got a black eye.
Yeah, if anything, that's. I mean, granted, it's a lot more manly than not getting kicked in the face by a girl.
True. What is this noise? Do you hear this?
It's the candles you lit.
Why do they make that noise?
They're
'Cause
like
they crackle.
crackles.
That's like a brand.
No, it's like when you light the wood wick ones. It's like a perk. Like some people like it.
I don't
Alright.
like that perk. I
like it
purposely
at home.
Don't buy those ones.
Popping perks. Yes.
It's the thing we do.
Yes.
I was thinking
I
about it the
love
other
you
day.
guys. I love you guys.
If I was ever like crazy famous,
Okay. First of all, we are.
I think I would. I think I would have a.
Pop-Perks?
I think I would have a hard time not getting on the prescription pills. It just seems like a thing. It seems like a rite of passage, dude. Have you seen what Justin Bieber has been posting on Instagram?
Beamber.
Justin Beamster, founder of the cheese,
Wait, no. What is he?
dude. His Instagram.
No, I feel like these things have looked kind of normal, and people are like, I think he's on meth.
I mean, dude, I've been following that brother for a while.
What do I even look up?
I mean, it's not. No, it's not like worth like going through, but like basically, it's just him. He's just documenting everything, and then like posting him like freestyling, and it's
Yeah.
like him like he's on something for sure.
I thought he found God. I thought he was like religious now.
He's been
Yes,
religious for like a
yeah.
while. You
I feel like
can
he's
st-
just
still
a
be
weird
addicted to
guy. I
drugs.
really feel like he's just a weird
I
guy.
don't think you can. No, I'm just kidding. I just feel like like celebrities who like I don't know.
I don't know. All jokes aside, I actually think if I got super famous, I'd hire a guy to like keep me away from the pills. It just sounds.
That's his only job.
Yeah. Like, who's that guy?
Stop.
No, who's that guy around him? He's like, he just makes sure I don't do pills. Like, do you have a problem? No, not yet. But like, there's a reason they all get into them, right?
I mean, they have so much money, and
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
what
like
I'm saying.
it's
So,
like
like-
an access.
They've got to be
I
awesome.
think every type of person gets addicted to drugs. Like every income level and fame level gets addicted to drugs.
But I would
like
say a higher percentage of like super famous people.
I think a higher percentage of like super poor people get addicted to drugs than super famous people.
Okay, let me add this. If this all goes to shit, I also need someone to keep me away from the pills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they're just harder to get, so you end up doing like shittier drugs if you don't have the money.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of people like.
I think it
Like
just
pills
shows-
specifically, it's more rich people. You're right, because
Right.
it's like they have right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the like big pharma got everyone addicted to like OxyContin, and
Yes.
then when it's just an opiate. So when you can't get it anymore,
Yeah.
you have to start doing heroin.
I've
bet
never
H
taken
is-
any sort of
it's
opiate.
It's awesome.
I don't even know what it feels like. I guess that's a good thing.
I guess I've never done it when I'm not like in pain.
Yeah.
I bet it's awesome.
I
when
think
you're
that's
not,
is that what they give you when you get your wisdom teeth out?
Yeah, my mom
You can
threw
get-
that shit out.
You can get
before
Oxy,
we left
you can get
this
I
Vikes.
got
parking lot.
Vicodin's awesome. I remember watching Dexter. I got my wisdom teeth out and I watched all of Dexter. Couldn't tell you what happened. I remember it being awesome though. My buddies came out. Phil and Brendan came over to visit me we had like a school-wide free period called advisory. They came over to visit me. And they said I didn't notice they were in the room for the first 45 seconds.
Yeah, my mom was like tweaking about it. She threw them out.
Oh, it's that's like how kids get addicted.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't blame her. I went live on Instagram when I left my wisdom teeth, like when I was still high from like this shit. And my dad was like, all right, I'm going to go to the store and get you like a smoothie or whatever I was like allowed to have.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. When he comes back and I'm live on Instagram and he was like, whoa,
Hey, come on.
you should not be on there.
I always got worried that because maybe it was the same for you guys. Like I feel like a lot of times for surgeries like that, you go to like a family friend or something.
Your
because-
wisdom teeth out. I went to a doctor.
Look, a family friend that like is a doctor. I don't know. Like or like a lot of like
sure. I didn't, but I
like
know what you
sometimes
mean.
my
I
friends.
just go to like my neighbor.
No, I meant like when I got my wisdom teeth out, it was like a family friend that did that for a living, and then like when kids like blew their ACL, I feel like
When I broke my wrist, I went to my parents'
or
friend's
like
Yeah.
got like heart surgery from like our good friend. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you trust those people more. But I was thinking like when you come up from a surgery and you're like loopy,
Yeah.
like I'm always worried. Like what if you said something like whack and now like you're
Probably happens all the time.
Yeah.
and they're just like numb to it.
Yeah.
My dad said the only embarrassing
more
thing I did
numb
was
to
I
it
tried to. I told one of the nurses to give me a number 9, 2 cheeseburgers. And
What is that from?
McDonald's, 2 cheeseburgers,
That's pretty
fries.
funny.
McDonald's.
But that's kind of like not cool.
To
Like-
tell it.
No, like respecting like the doctor and then turning to the nurse and being like, and
No, I think that's
Toots,
funny.
go get me a number 9.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
still
a
have
number
2.
9
Did you
anymore.
get all yours out?
Yeah, man.
I got only 2 out. I still have 2 in there. I'm worried it's gonna have to happen again.
Wait, why would they do 2 and not all?
Because they did. Well, not everyone has to get them out. Even like it's. They, like,
I think I just did mine like preemptively.
okay, they gave me a scan. They're like, yeah, these. I think the top ones are pretty bad. The bottom ones are like kind of fine. And I think the top ones are way easier to take out too.
Oh,
Like the
interesting.
recovery is way worse. So I was like, all right, I'll just do the easier one.
I remember these ones, the bottom ones were the only ones that I even like kind of realized were.
Yeah, like I think that's. So I think I got like kind of a dumbed down version, but I might have to go back someday.
I remember my buddy got them out, and they're like, don't use straws.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to like smoke anything.
immediately ate a straw.
anything like suction wise. And so I remember hanging out, and he ripped his bong through his nose, and we were like, it's not because it's going through your mouth. It's like a suction thing.
Yeah, I don't think that works. All right, something I deal with waking up in the mornings. I'm a slow starter.
Agreed.
My brain feels. We were talking about this on the episode today about how we get our best stuff done at night, and I think you can relate. It's like the mornings are tough to break through that fog. A big development for me has been mud water. This stuff is awesome. I make myself a little latte. Here, you got that right there. That's the milk frother.
Come on,
use that bad boy. Put some mud water in there. It's got like functional mushrooms. Mm-hmm. Very in with this Venice LA scene. Everyone's talking about it. I always thought maybe it was heebie-jeebie. It is not. Mudwater has been a groundbreaking development for me. Totally clears the brain fog, allows me to focus and get my morning started in a way that doesn't give me the jitters of like caffeine and shit. Guys, every single ingredient in Mudwater is 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. There's also zero sugar and no sweeteners. Ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal, up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use code Playdate. That's right, up to 43% off with code Playdate at mudwtr.com. After your purchase, they'll ask how you found them. Please show your support and let them know we sent you. Keep your energy natural and refreshing all year long with Mudwater. Because life's too short for anything less than clean, delicious energy.
As you all know by now, we've teamed up with BetMGM this season. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all our picks, and we'll have special offers for our listeners each week. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE, and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. You're going to download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PLAYDATE. Then you're going to deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. You will receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your bet loses. Just make sure you use bonus code PLAYDATE when you sign up. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE and get your $1,500 first bet offer today. Let's get back into the episode. All right, we have a fantastic Playdate for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitches, followed by our pitches. Then we're going to do everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something.
Also, we've gotten a lot of comments about people missing the theme song.
It's very divisive, but I think we got to bring them back.
Someone made a comment and they were like, I think the people that don't like them are not true playmates, and I stand by that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we're going to do This Guy Rocks, This Guy Rocks, This Guy Rocks Today.
Hey.
And then Will and I are going to tell you what your dreams mean.
Tell you what your dreams mean.
And we are going to do
Sayings That Don't Exist.
Baseball edition.
MLB Opening Day edition.
Ooh.
All right, Lauren. Hit us with some pitches, brother.
All right. Pitches. First pitch is from Clay. Whoa. I thought you were making noises.
That was the fastest you've ever done that. Whoa!
Damn!
All right. Pitch number uno is from Clay. Clay says, Lauren, read this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Yeah, I want to say something. I didn't realize that was a thing that I was doing until the fifth time I did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now, I didn't think it was really something people would notice. It's in the comments. People notice it.
Every time
you do it intentionally.
For This Guy Rocks, you go, Lauren, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Oh, I thought you were doing it intentionally. Now.
I am now, but I wasn't at first. Yeah. And then I saw the comments and I go, that's awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And I go, that's awesome.
And you go, let's fucking rock or something, right?
Yes, dude. Come on.
Wait,
can you start from the top one?
Yeah.
You have to do stand up.
Lauren, read this immediately, and I mean immediately. Good morning to Lauren and her B words. What is the worst part?
What the fuck?
I liked this guy until now.
He rocks.
I'm not a buzz.
Not a buzz.
All right, go.
I'm not a bog. I only had cranberries in me once.
I'm not a birch.
What's the worst part about going to karaoke?
Oh,
other people get to sing too.
I know. I think we made that. I think we made that
just
joke
for
before,
me.
But that is the worst part. There are a couple of bad things, but waiting your turn, people not really buying into your, will go the guy before you ruling.
Yeah, getting something stuck in your teeth.
The last two times I've gone with Will. He has burnt the house down right before it's my turn, and then everyone's lost all their steam. And then the time in Nashville, the entire bar sang Pink Pony Club right before I got up, and so everyone was like exhausted and didn't care.
It is kind of, you gotta
it's
hard. They can't all be hits. You know what I mean? You'll get the crowd, and then if you're after that, you gotta.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he says when someone who should probably be on American Idol sings, introducing Donkey using a
like Don Quixote. What? Is that like a play on Don Quixote?
I don't know. One of my favorite. There are a lot of things. Life is beautiful. There are a lot of funny things in life. One of the funniest things that will never not be funny to me is how confused Lauren gets about things, and like that one was warranted, but you do it so often that I was like, come on, man. Everyone knows what that was.
Donkey.
And then I realized, like, I have no idea what that is.
No, but that's his pitch name, Donkey.
Well, I'm sure he'll explain it. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at is like, surely it will be explained if we just fight through it.
All right, yeah, you're right. I got a little caught up on that one too. I'll hand up.
Okay. Using a specialized platform, singers will stand on a pad when they sing, and if listeners aren't feeling the vibe, or they feel the singer is too good to be there, they have the opportunity to pay like $5 for a chance to throw a ball at a target. If they score, the singer's dunked into a pool of water, or maybe like a ball pit, and the song is over.
Probably ball pit.
Probably ball pit.
This can also be helpful to stop that one guy who sings Sweet Caroline 3 times a night.
Yep.
The singer gets 75% of all the money spent on dunking them, so that even if they get dunked, they aren't mad because they got that cheddar.
Oh, that's great.
Also, nobody's feelings get hurt. Love the pod, but I've been missing the pirate talk lately.
All right, here's a fun pirate story. Or let's address the pitch first. I think that's actually genuinely.
You were like, all I needed to hear.
Thank you.
I like that a lot. It would make karaoke a little more high stakes, and it would weed out like not everyone and their mother would sign up.
Right, but I think it can't be water.
No. It'd be ball pit.
It has to be like
maybe a little bit stinky ball pit. So it's like
a little bit. Yeah. Wait. Oh my God. Why isn't it just like a little bit stinky ball pit?
Or
no, that's what I was. I
like,
just said that.
No, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I was like, if you try to take a little bit of stinky ball pit, we're gonna have a problem.
Applesauce or
no. Well,
Lauren's going like deeper into the other end.
Sour cream, ricotta.
It can't be any liquid.
Cottage cheese.
No. It's a ball pit. I like it.
It's Donkey.
Oh, I forgot about this. The last time I went to karaoke, we were there like at the end of the night. And there wasn't enough time to get my name on, so I just lied and I said I was a guy who wasn't there. I think maybe I told you.
How did you know he wasn't there?
I just waited till like he didn't answer. So I did Payphone by Maroon 5. Can't hit the high notes at all. Yeah. It was kind of a nightmare. I'm at a payphone.
Yeah.
Anyway, but at the end of the night, the last song of the night, it was the funniest thing ever. The song came on that none of us knew the lyrics to. It was like really like kind of an emotional song. And it was like the Avengers assembled. It was like the guy hosting karaoke, the bartender, this one other random guy. And there were all these old guys. And they're like, come on, get up. They're like, we got everyone. And everyone was like, we don't know who any of these guys are. And they all sang this like really emotional song.
What bar was this?
And at Gaslight. And it was just the fun. We were all like rocking back and forth, like singing because we could read the lyrics. And we're like, what is going on? Who are these guys?
Yeah. There's like the bar has turned into mayhem because all the bartenders are gone.
Yeah, literally.
Here's my thing with bartenders.
Ooh, get them, sick them. This is where it gets good. Yeah. Hit them. Come on.
This hasn't happened to me. There was only one bar where I can think of this. If you're a bartender, your job is to be making drinks. I'm giving you money to make a drink. When they act like they're like doing you a favor by doing that makes me mad.
Like when you order like a complicated drink, you mean?
No. I mean like I'm sitting there waiting for a beer and they just ignore you for everything. They come over and they're like, all right, what's up?
Where was the bar that you were at?
Fiddler's Green.
See, that's where I was about to empathize as a guy who bartended at a college bar.
Yeah.
So like at some point you got like kids are such like I'm sure you were nice, but like kids are such fucking assholes at these college bars sometimes and drunk idiots that it is. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I empathize with. It's easy to get to a point where you're like, fuck these people.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I
maybe
guess
you shouldn't
also,
I don't know.
Given like the context of the school, it would be easy to assume kids are like richer assholes than you would think. You know what I mean? Like there were a lot of kids there that were like, super wealthy, whatever.
I mean,
and
same as BC. Yeah.
Agreed. Like any school, but like you can't be like, no, I'm one of you. Like,
I'm chill.
We're on the same. We're on the same page here.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. Yeah. Some guys.
Wait, back to Dunkioki.
Dunkioki.
I have a pitch for.
I keep thinking Don Quixote.
What was his name?
What is that?
The La Mancha. The Don Quixote.
What is the guy's name, Lauren?
Clay.
I have a pitch for you to add on to Dunkioki. It's like a hamster tube that goes around the bar, and when you dunk it, they have to crawl around like an elaborate thing through the bar, and everyone gets to be like on the glass, and then they get out on the other end.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, wow, grape.
Okay, or you? Oh wait, I got one last day. You fell on mustard.
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 No, actually, what would be the best? Ooh, what about that?
Polynesian.
The what's that? The
It's like
the thing of all the little balls that you can pull apart and like smush together.
Mochi.
No.
boba.
No, it's not edible. Why are you guys going to food? How often are you playing with your ball-shaped food?
Every time I get boba.
Do you guys like boba?
Wait, what did I just have? Oh, that thing in Japan had bobas in it.
China.
You're right.
When Will and I were in Japan, we were waiting in line.
I love
What?
It's just funny the way.
Oh yeah, dude. Scott.
People not knowing that you're
Scott was on a
Epcot.
ski trip last weekend with our friends Diego and Sophia, and apparently he texted me, Sophia just asked me when you get back from Europe. And I was like, what?
Will and I are waiting in line in the Japan section of Epcot, and there's a woman coming out who has like a very purple drink, and she's like, our mom's age, and I was like, hey, is that good? Is that any good? Like, we're trying to figure out what to get. She goes, I don't know, try it. It's for my daughter.
You gave him a sip?
Gave me a sip out of her daughter's drink. And then we saw them later, and she was like, oh, it's the daughter. And the daughter didn't know that like we had this interaction earlier. So she was just like, what is it?
It was her 21st, and she was drinking around the world with her mom. Kind of fun.
Oh,
awesome.
That's really cute.
Yeah, and then our like cycles were synced, so we were seeing her at every country.
That is very bold though to just offer that to it.
Yeah, I knew especially a guy that looks like this.
Yeah, what the
Seriously, I wouldn't give it myself like not even out of a straw. Like I sipped from the cup.
Yeah. And didn't you backwash a little?
Mm-hmm. I knew a girl that tried to drink around the world with like her friends and her mom on her 21st birthday, and they didn't. She had a valid ID, but it was vertical, and they don't let you unless it's horizontal ID.
Oh, that's so tough.
Drinking around the world was. Did we talk about this already?
Not really. No.
It's the greatest time ever.
It's a lot of fun, but by the end of it, it's always like, why do they let you get this drunk at Disney World? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're walking out around all these families.
I was trying to explain it to Dylan Walker yesterday because he was like, what is Epcot? And I was like, dude, it is truly...
It's heaven on earth.
It's heaven on earth, but it's also one of the most bizarre things you can be doing. Yeah. Where you're like, halfway through, you do have a realization of like, what are we doing?
It's about 85-90% families going on rides and experiencing culture, and 10% people getting insanely drunk. And that is just it hysterical, like... two things to exist side
so
by
it's just
side.
a different sector of Disney World. Like it's a complete.
It's like a ring around a lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a ring around a lake, and you walk through each country.
And each country has like a ride, a restaurant, a bar.
Which I didn't see any rides.
Did you guys do any rides?
Remember the like Frozen one in Norway? It had like a crazy line.
After 9 drinks.
Yeah, that was like our 10th.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. We skipped. I forgot to put Norway in the video.
Yeah, what happened?
The audio was like crazy.
I had like my finger on it or something.
No, it was just like.
Was it more fun this time than the first time you guys went?
We will never.
It's like you can't capture lightning.
It was
in a bottle
a flash in the
twice.
pan. It was a flash in the pan.
You can't capture lightning in a bottle twice. I think that's two different lightning things combined.
I want to go to that. There's a music festival called Lightning in a Bottle. I want to go to it.
Do not go. It sounds extremely dangerous, Lauren. Please.
All right. Dude.
What?
No.
What did I do?
You can't rip
He
ass.
cut the freaking cheese,
I didn't
dude.
fart. The barking spiders are back.
God forbid he cuts the freaking cheese once or twice.
God, that smells so bad. I'm sorry.
All right. Next pitch is from Spooky Shay. Shay says, hello, Princess Lauren and her little jesters. Thanks, girl. I'm a little behind on pod episodes, so I'm sorry if someone has already submitted a similar pitch. My idea is Tall Friend. Tall Friend is a service where you can contract out big guys to hang out.
Sold! Put me down for 20.
Come on.
I want an hour with them.
So they come to your parties and events, etc. I'm not really sure why, but it's kind of swag to have a really tall friend.
Yeah.
Boring Halloween party? Who is that 7-foot banana who just showed up? Let's take a shot with him.
Yep.
Nervous at a work event? Your tall friend takes away all the nervous energy because instead of everyone focusing on your bad social skills, they're thinking, damn, that guy is tall.
I would
he
like
can
to hire
also be
7-foot
used.
banana.
He can also be used for everyday things like you can't quite reach up into your closet. Tall friend is right there to help. He will also answer everyone's questions about his tallness with interesting responses to make you look cooler for knowing him.
That's a very Playdate pitch.
Playdate.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's great.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. What would we use them for, guys?
You know, when we were at the Bacardi party?
Yeah.
We were at the there I go bragging, and we were at the Bacardi party.
Was it like good?
It was fun, but it's like a lot of like I never got to do proper spring break.
Yeah,
like I never went to one of those. We just went and did like relaxing stuff. Surprisingly, it was like another world that I've never seen. We missed Bonnie Blue by like a day, which
She was there?
She was at Rock Bar the day after we were there.
Damn.
Thank the Lord.
Who is that?
What?
She's the girl who is
She slept with
sleeping.
1,000
She slept with
guys.
1,000 guys in one day.
Wait, why were you pissed that we didn't see her? That would have been like our chance to finally.
Willy.
He's spoken for.
Wait.
It would have been my chance to finally get with
all
a woman.
jokes aside, infidelity aside, if you offered me $1 million, I would think about it for about a week, and then I think I would say no.
I don't believe that.
That is insane. I would.
For $1
That would be
million?
the quickest $1 million
Also,
I've
should
ever
I-
made.
Dude, I literally her existence, more power to her. Her existence for me personally makes me the saddest I've ever been.
You wouldn't take $1 million?
I would maybe take $1 million.
I mean, that's insane.
but like $100,000, I don't think I would do it.
I would definitely do it. For
I would-
$100,000.
I would-
I don't think you would be. I don't
would do
think
it
you
if
would
she
be
would.
able to live with yourself.
Why? I mean, it's like gross, but it's not like.
Wait, come
Who's
in
that?
here. Come in
Who's
here. Can you answer a question for us? Yeah, sure. Do you know Bonnie Blue?
Yeah,
Would you sleep with her for $100,000?
I'd sleep with her for free.
Oh, Sam, would you sleep with Bonnie Blue for $100,000?
$100,000? Of course I would.
Is it film?
It's a good question. She would probably want to film it. Yeah.
Well, okay, that.
I can do it for the filming.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a sex tape out there, but you didn't say that.
Yeah, if it was just straight up.
I said that she makes me the saddest anyone's ever made me in my life.
I do a lot of things like that.
So I'm saying I'd sleep with almost anyone for $100,000. Like, yeah, pretty much anyone.
I agree with
If it's off camera,
Same.
yeah.
Good to see you, brother. That was definitely not for you, Sam.
Y'all, winter is coming to an end and spring is starting. And it can be hard to find the right wardrobe as we get into these warmer months. Something that keeps you looking good, feeling good with a tailored fit that's comfortable, and you can use it to go to the gym, go to work, and maybe for a date night if I ever get one of those. But guess what? True Classics has the answer. True Classic shirts are designed to accentuate the important areas like your arms and chest while giving your midsection some breathing room. I mean, look at us. I have worn True Classics to the DMV. I've worn it to the baseball park. I've worn it to the parking lot. Everywhere I've gone, all three of those places, I've gotten a woo from someone walking by. Yeah, they're premium clothes, and the best part is that they're at an affordable price. So you can build the perfect outfit in 5 minutes or less. Everything goes great together. They sell t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, and more in 3, 6, and 9 packs.
I also will say these jeans.
I rock.
We got these this morning. They look like jeans. Willie, give those a stretch.
Woo! Look at that.
They stretch like nobody's biz. It feels like you're wearing. They look awesome, but they feel like almost more of like an athletic gene. It's like what Tom Cruise would wear if he was going to like jump over a plane or something.
And boy, do they make your ass pop. I saw you try them on earlier and I almost freaked. Guys, you get free shipping on all orders, 100% perfect fit guarantee with easy returns, and it's trusted by over 4 million customers and 200,000 plus 5-star reviews. Whether you're bundling up for the cold or getting ready for the spring, level up your style with clothes that actually fit right. Just go to our exclusive link at trueclassic.com/playdate to save. That's trueclassic.com/playdate. Shop now and elevate your wardrobe today. Ooga booga.
What is the worst part about an Uber driver who wants to chat the whole time?
That he wants to chat the whole time.
You have to like put your phone down and like...
Oh yeah, take your headphones out?
Yeah, and be like, all right, are we doing this?
Yeah.
Introducing the Chahat e-Kathy. It's a hat that when it detects noise from the front seat, it responds with like, damn, that's crazy. Or like, yeah, I feel that. Yep. Or like, whoa, really? So you can just kind of like be down here.
I like that
and
a lot.
It blocks your mouth, so it looks like you're responding, but
it has a mouth.
You can just keep doing whatever you're doing.
I would like that. I had I was on the airplane on Sunday, and the gentleman next to me we were chatting. He was actually really nice. I didn't mind talking to him, but it was like I like had my AirPods in, so I like kept not like
when I pop it out like this is like this better be a 5-second thing, and then it's going back.
I told him I ended up putting him in the case but it was a nice conversation. That being said, he said at some point that he used to represent Chipper Jones. We were like talking baseball.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh wow, that's huge. And I looked him up after, and he was Chipper Jones's divorce lawyer. I thought he meant like he was his agent.
Yeah, we did one deal. He lost $500 million.
Yeah, like, was that after the Braves or? But it was I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, I like your hat. What is it? Chatty Kathy?
Chahat
Kathy. I like that. Okay. What is the worst part about a house with multiple stories?
Gotta climb the stairs. Regular houses don't have elevators.
Let's say you're in your room and you want to go get something out of the fridge. It's like you might as well be climbing Machu Picchu twice. This is the 4-story fridge. It can be adjusted to fit the stories of your house. But it's one fridge that goes up all the floors of your house.
Fucking awesome.
And it's got like a rotating thing. So like if you're on the top floor and you want to get something, you can go in, you just like go zzz, and it goes like and until you get to the thing you want, and then you grab it.
You just like
close it.
Yogurt.
Yeah, you just go yogurt. And you get cottage cheese, you can get eggs, you can get milk, you can get eggs.
Salami.
For when you need cottage cheese in bed.
No?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, stop.
You're gonna shit your pants if you keep trying that hard.
I love that.
That?
No, that.
Oh yeah.
Wait, stitch those together. We're me farting and Lauren going, I love that. Oh my God, Jackson.
Girl.
Jackson and
all right, should we do the permitting division of the building department?
Wendell. What's your name? What's your name? Was Wendell.
Wendell. That's what Steph Curry's name is. You know.
What?
Look up Steph Curry.
Wendell?
Yeah.
Really?
She's getting Wendelled. Yeah. No, look up Steph Curry.
It is a real guy.
Look at his name.
Wardell.
Oh, it's Wardell. Fuck. I thought it was Wendell. I knew a guy. Oh my God. My friend, I had a friend when I lived in DC that her like fiance was this guy that worked for a company called like
Wendell?
It was like called like Jewelry by Wendell or something. And I think his name was like Steve or like something normal, but his like Instagram was called like Jewelry by Wendell or something. So we all called him Wendell behind his back only. We're like, oh God, is Wendell coming? They called off the engagement. I think I can say this.
Should we do everyone's favorite segment? Teach me something.
Yeah, I would like that.
Who wants to learn about how the popsicle was invented?
Ooh.
Guilty.
Come on. Me? Guilty. Lauren, say guilty.
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 What is that from?
Family Guy.
No, but isn't there also like a video of you doing that when you were little?
Oh, yeah. My mom used to think it was really funny when I would do that. So I'd shake my tuchus and go, guilty, when I was a kid. All right. This gentleman named Frank accidentally left a cup of powdered soda mixed with water and a stirring stick outside overnight. It froze, and in the morning he discovered the first, originally called the Epsicle, I don't know why, and later changed it to Popsicle when he started selling it more widely, especially after his kids began calling it Popsicle.
That makes sense. It was like an icicle, Pop's icicle.
Pops icicle.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I never thought about that.
Also, my question, what was he doing outside with soda mix and water?
Yeah, he was hammered. Yeah, why was he doing that? I don't know. That's a good fact. I like that a lot. Do you know about giraffe?
I know a little bit about giraffe.
Do you know how long they sleep?
No.
27 hours.
No, they will sleep like 30 minutes a day.
Why?
Night. I don't know. They just have developed to not need that much sleep, and they sleep in like a few minutes at a time. But total, like, usually we'll get like 30 minutes a night.
Do they lay down?
A lot of times they do it standing up, and they just like dip their head behind their butt. Sometimes they lay down.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Their head goes back?
I think so. Can you put giraffe sleeping standing up?
My thing is, like, if I lived in the Sahara or wherever. Oh, yeah, you're kind of right. That's crazy. I mean, I guess he's still lying down.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
If I lived in the Sahara and there were like constantly things trying to like maul you, I probably wouldn't want to sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah, apparently lions, though, I don't have good data on this. I didn't do my lion research, but I think lions sleep like 20 hours a day.
Yeah, because it's just like,
can you go how much the lions
gonna
sleep?
Fuck with the king of the jungle? Yeah, but have you ever seen a giraffe get in a fight? Like, they can fuck shit up. Yeah, lions sleep averaging between 16 and 20 hours a day.
Maybe.
You're awake for 3 hours?
I wish
That's
humans
crazy.
were like that. I feel like we would be more productive if we just like
Nope.
No, like little bits and pieces of sleep throughout the day. Like it was like 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, like every couple hours. I am so productive at night. Like that is like when I'm the most. I've realized just it over the years. Like that's in high school. I remember, or even in college, I wouldn't be able to write like essays or like my creative juices would only be flowing like late at night. I swear.
Right, we don't want to hear about your juices.
Okay,
right?
Don't be a pervert. I don't know. I feel like my mind is.
Well, you're actually right. The only reason, and I'll butcher this a little bit, but the general idea was, I'm pretty sure the only reason we landed on like that 8 hours in one chunk was because of like work schedules now.
Yeah.
Originally, it used to be like two separate, like 4 or whatever, and they would wake up in the middle. Like Google, like, did people used to wake up in the middle of the night? Yeah, I swear to God, this is like a real thing. They would like wake up in the middle of the night and like fuck around for a couple hours and then go back to bed.
Dude, when I lived in Spain, like we would get like 2 or 3 hours off in the middle of the day. We'd go home, eat, take a nap.
Yes, historically many. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Well, let's see what it says here.
Well, that's just way too long of a thing.
Okay.
Yes, historically many societies practice what is called biphasic or segmented sleep, where people would wake up in the middle of the night for an hour or so before returning to sleep. This was common pre-industrial. Yeah, so like the Industrial Revolution
had to like standardize. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the reason we have like.
I like the idea of this. There's this influencer, this like fitness influencer I follow, Leanna Deeb on Instagram. She is Muslim, I think, and she's practicing Ramadan right now, and like her sleep schedule.
Isn't it early for Ramadan?
I'm just going off of like her story. She posted about Ramadan the other day, and
I'm sure she has a better idea of when it is than we do.
Yeah, I just thought it was June.
I don't know, but her sleep
She's
schedule right now,
she does. Ramadan?
I will, but she does 3 hours, like in the middle. She does 3 hours at night, and then like later in the day, she does another 3 hours.
So she can like eat at night. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it like just.
Oh, what?
We're in it right now. Yeah.
That is funny that both of us were like, no, I don't think.
I think we know.
I don't think she knows when it is.
When does it? Is it different every year?
I don't know.
All right. I have a This Guy Rocks that is going to put you guys on your fucking keister.
This guy
Priester.
rocks.
This guy rocks.
This guy rocks today.
Hey,
Lauren, I
this
airdropped it
guy
to you.
rocks and
When
this
you
guy
open it,
rocks.
pause it immediately, and I mean immediately. Quick. All right. So you guys may know who this is. This is Grant Cardone. He is the founder of the 10X method. A lot of people will think he's a scam artist. Personally, I think he's a visionary.
I think he's a hero.
You know, his house was the only one on the Malibu beach that didn't burn down. Hired private fire trucks.
There you go.
But wait, Lauren, I said pause it immediately, and I mean immediately. What did you not understand?
He meant immediately.
All right, so this is Grant. This is Grant talking about what would happen if Jesus was alive today. Let's give it a shot, Lauren.
If Jesus was alive, he would have a fleet of Gulfstreams. He would have satellite distribution. He would definitely be doing a stream today.
Yeah. Well, Dalai Lama, big on Facebook, got a huge following.
You got to play the game now, right? You got to be able to move to where the power is. Even back 2,000 years ago, you have to leave your home. Jesus left. Everybody's had to leave. Martin Luther King had to leave his home. Every great player on the planet has had to leave. Mark Zuckerberg had to leave college to go to Silicon Valley. So what do I want to be remembered for? I mean, I know I'm going to be remembered for helping people. And I'm going to be remembered for this 10X thing.
Okay, pause this for a second. This is known scam artist Grant Cardone, who is... There's a couple things to unpack here. Let's start with the fact that Jesus, if he was alive today, in Grant's eyes, would have not one, but a fleet of Gulfstreams with satellite distribution.
He needs one for each disciple.
That's true.
Got to hook your homies up.
You got to hook the homies up. How insane do you have to be to think that Jesus Christ, who famously said to sell all of your possessions, would have a fleet of G650s?
I believe the quote was, "It's easier for a rich man. It is easier for a rich man to get."
No, I think it was that exactly.
It was something about like an eye of a needle than a camel to go. Oh no, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into heaven.
Yeah, I mean.
It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Isn't that crazy when you think about that's in the Bible that mega church pastors are reading?
Well, they skip that part.
I don't
The thing with these new wave Christians, and I guess old Catholicism and different sexes, we get to pick and choose.
Yeah, well, that is a big part of it. That being said, what if it was like in Jesus' time, camels used to walk through eyes of needles all the time?
He was like, dude, it's going to be a breeze. I thought that was so funny, though. If Jesus was alive today, he would have a fleet of Gulfstream. He'd probably be doing a stream today.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably be on Twitch doing a Wii golf stream till he shoots 18 under.
You have to be... Either that's rage bait and he wants people to be upset about that, or you have to be can you Google if Grant Cardone's a Scientologist?
I think he's delusional because he's been doing this for too long.
Is Grant Cardone a Scientologist?
Oh, I slacked. I think I slacked. Did I slack? No.
Yeah, Okay, never mind. He's a Scientologist.
Okay. All right, there's a lot of factors going on here. A lot of play.
But then he immediately goes, Martin Luther King had to leave his house. We go, okay, that's true.
Everyone has to leave their house.
You have to leave the house to get out there. Mark Zuckerberg had to leave college.
Oh no, I sent it to you and Brian. Sorry.
And famously, Mark Zuckerberg and Jesus are on the same plane in terms of good that they've done for the world.
Yeah.
Before you do this, I saw the funniest quote of all time. Someone was doing an article on Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes.
And they go, Zuckerberg, who famously helped a genocide in Myanmar or something. They fucked something up by not doing something on Facebook, and it kind of aided this genocide. It said that one of his biggest regrets was being on the fencing team instead of the wrestling team in high school.
That's great. All right, this is Jalen McMillan. He's a wide receiver for the Buccaneers, saying what he does for fun.
This may sound weird, but I like to go to the grocery store. And you know how they have those off-brand cereals that are the weird kinds?
Like Boo Berry?
I'll collect those, and I'll try those, and then I'll go to the grocery store and get different potato chip flavors. For example, last week I had avocado vanilla, and it was disgusting. But
avocado vanilla potato chip?
Avocado vanilla, yeah.
Why are they entertaining this?
I'll do that. Nah, it was terrible.
You do that by yourself?
Yeah. I'll do it by myself.
Honestly, I've never heard anybody say that.
Wait, can you pause it?
Kind of weird.
Are they?
This is it. This is his draft interview. They're trying to decide whether to draft this guy.
Yeah.
I think you got to take this guy. He's clearly like not going to be a problem.
Or he's like the biggest issue, and he's like what a normal guy.
Yeah, he's a party maniac, and he's like, trying to blend in.
Or he's just. I mean, that's a thing that your highest friend does.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Collecting cereal boxes, I guess, would be kind of cool, but only collecting the off-brand ones is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's so. I mean, you can tell. Like a hush fell over the room. They were like, I can honestly say I've never heard anyone.
Yeah, okay, that's new.
We were looking for maybe like running, training, Fortnite,
catching.
So did they draft him?
Yeah, he's a stud. I think he had an awesome rookie year. Or is he a rookie? I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
he had a great year.
I think you're right that like after he left that meeting, they're probably like, all right, well, he's not going to be a.
Yeah,
we don't have to worry about him.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. You do that. Oh, yeah. Also, then they asked, you do that by yourself? He's like, yeah, do it by myself. Cool. Also, look at the guy. I thought that too. Who the fuck making avocado vanilla chips?
Yeah.
Oh, introvert activities.
I've never heard of that.
He does seem like a sweet soul.
So wholesome.
Why did he keep talking after the cereal example?
No, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, wait. He dug himself a hole and then he was like, for example, I had like we don't need an example. All right, Willie, do you want to start with what your dreams mean?
No, let's do our other one first.
Baseball?
Yeah, so this is a very exciting one. Baseball, this episode comes out the 26th, right? Yeah. So baseball's opening day is tomorrow. If you're listening to this the day it came out, we're super excited. But my Mets, your Sox. So we have a fun draft. These are sayings that don't exist, MLB opening day edition.
No one's ever started the wave on their first try. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results right away. All good things take time.
Yep. Love that. You can't swing unless you know who's pitching. All right. You got to know exactly what situation you're dealing with before you make a decision that's going to have, an impact.
Trying to bunt a home run. Yep. If you want to see big results, you can't take the easy way out. You got to You'll never achieve great things if you're not prepared to miss a few times.
He gets on base. This is something you would say to describe like a coworker who maybe doesn't blow anyone out of the water, but he is getting things done, meeting expectations, nothing crazy. He gets on base.
Hitting a home run and stopping at first. You have the potential to be great, but you're limiting yourself because you don't have enough self-confidence.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
The dugout is below the field for a reason. This is to, sometimes it's not your time to shine and you think you want to do it all and you think you can do it better, but you got to know, wait for your moment, do it then. And when you're in the dugout, stay in the dugout.
I like you and I both have like very clear, we have like 3 or 4 like formulas.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite of Will's is like, blank, blank, blank. Blank is blank for a reason.
Yeah. Dude, we've done like 500 of
I know. You put me on the kiss cam with my sister. you put me in a lose-lose situation where there's no possibility that I come out looking good.
Yeah, I like that. So that's a long out. That's when you were really close to accomplishing something, but didn't, come together in the end, and you're really disappointed. You'd be like, hey, it's a long out. It happens sometimes.
Watching strikes go by.
Yep.
Someone has a lot of opportunities for success, but they're too scared to take a chance.
Love it. That's why they stopped letting pitchers hit. All right. Not everyone's cut out for everything. All right.
Yes.
Know your lane, accept your role, and just be good at what you're good at.
Swinging before it's left the pitcher's hand. You got to be patient. Sorry. You can't rush things. If you want to see success, you got to wait.
Yep. Love it. All right. Those were our sayings that don't exist. MLB opening day edition.
Baseball edition.
I could not be more excited for baseball. I think this is the year the Mets win the World Series. And if they don't, I'm going to have a freak out.
I think this is the year I watch I haven't consistently watched Red Sox games since I was a sophomore in high school.
That's what I'm trying. I want to be better. It's hard here because the games start at like 4 p.m. during the week.
Dude, when I was in school on the East Coast, they started like I had to like come home from school, and watch them at like 4. And now it's like,
wait, what?
There would be like a 4 p.m.
Oh, like on like a Wednesday.
Yeah,
they do like the day games. Yeah.
All right, these are what your dreams mean.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't it be this? Or never mind.
This is what your dreams meant.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, if you dream about skeletons, but their bones are soft, your car has been towed.
I had one I wanted to... If you dreamed that you summoned a genie, but you can't stop wishing for anything but more trail mix, it means you're unhappy at your current job.
Oh, I've always wondered about that. Yeah. If your dream takes place in any sort of tropical setting, your house has dangerous levels of carbon monoxide.
If you find yourself ruling over a kingdom of guys that all look like different versions of Willem Dafoe, it means you're not spending enough time nurturing your relationships.
That's good.
So funny.
I love it.
If you dream about any kind of animal, you are the mayor.
If you dream that your girl or boyfriend is drowning you in a pool of your own blood, that doesn't mean anything. You shouldn't look into it.
Okay, good. If you dream about one small guy with a big green hat and really long fingernails, you have herpes. I don't make the rule.
No.
If you dream that you're a truck driver coming home to your wife, but you get stuck in an infinite roundabout, that means you should invest in Bitcoin.
That's good. Do you know that if you dream about birds leaving the nest, but they're really sad about it, they like don't want to leave the nest, but they have to leave the nest, you don't have any legs.
If you dream that there is a chest of invaluable jewels, but there's a mountain lion sleeping on top of it, it means that you miss your high school Spanish teacher.
If you dream about squirrel, you are done.
Done?
You're done dreaming. If you dream about a squirrel, you're done.
If you dream that you're doing open heart surgery on a clone of yourself, it means you drank too much warm milk before bed.
That's right. I've heard that. If you dream about any sort of living room furniture, you are audited by the IRS. That one's not like it means it. It's just like they will know and then they'll audit you.
Yeah, they get notified.
Yeah.
If you dream about doing open heart surgery on a grape, it means you're getting coal for Christmas.
They did Lauren!
I mean, it's a little bit derivative, but...
No.
If you dream that you're... If you dream that you're stranded in a cotton candy lighthouse in the middle of a giant storm, it means you're about to see great financial success.
If you dream about the news, you're gay.
Lauren, do another one.
I think this is one of my favorite drafts you guys have ever done.
This was the first thing that came to mind after I finished the liter of Diet Coke, and I called one.
He called me. He was like, "I got it."
If you dream about cooking spaghetti for dinner, it means they're sending you on a one-way flight to Antarctica tomorrow.
Who's they?
All of them.
If you dream about Skittles, it means you're about to taste the rainbow.
Yes.
All right.
If you dream about kissing your best friend, it means that you're eating filet mignon for dinner.
I like that. All right. Whose personality are we stealing this weekend?
Willie and I are going to Vegas after this.
Vegas.
Next flight out.
I think I did my Vegas one like for the episode that comes out. We're all fucking turned around.
Well, I'm going back to Vegas alone on a different trip, and I'm gonna steal that kid Mickey Mace's personality.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna win millions of dollars in baccarat.
I think when this comes out, I'll be about to go to Charleston, maybe.
Did I tell you my plan for great success in Vegas? I am bringing. I got a new debit card, and I put exactly $100 on it.
I like it.
And because you can't use your Amex at the ATM, so I'm bringing just a debit card.
You can use your Amex.
Why would you tell me that?
Sorry, you can't.
Okay, I'm bringing one debit card that has exactly $100 on it. I'm going to take that out. That's all I'm playing with.
I think that's
and then we get free play from BetMGM. I'm gonna put it all. I'm putting it all on every underdog in March Madness because Gavin did that last year and made like thousands of dollars.
That's awesome. I'm gonna.
Wait, do I have to make my
my God.
bracket?
Dude, yeah, you have today's the last day. The Grateful Dead is playing tomorrow night at the Sphere.
We can't go. I don't think.
Why not?
Or don't we have to be at the book?
Not at night.
Oh yeah, I'd love to go. Do you want to go?
I don't know if I do actually. I'm thinking about it.
Hey man, this super awesome thing is happening.
No, I
cool.
know.
Do you want to go?
Exhausted. Like I don't really know if I want to go to a show tomorrow night. Kind of want to, and we have an 8 a.m. call time.
The one time, so you go to a concert in every city, and it's always bands I've never heard of, and then now there's one that's like would be an awesome experience, and this is the one time you don't want to go.
Sphere looks so dope.
Yeah, I've been in Sphere a few times. I guess.
Is it scary?
No, it's not scary. You know what? You're right that it is a little out of character, maybe, but like. I don't know. I've never really been into the Grateful Dead, and like I think I've accepted maybe that. I don't know.
It is funny that you brought it up.
The Sphere.
Well, I just saw. I mean, I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I was texting Strider about it last night. And we were saying let's play it by ear, but there's also like
how much are tickets?
Play it by
$150.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's pretty good.
I could win $50 on Baccarat.
True.
And buy a ticket. The Sphere looks like I would not want to be. I would want to be like sober there. It doesn't seem like.
Yeah, I don't
like the visuals really that go up. I would be scared.
No, well, I don't know. When
the Grateful Dead one does one where it looks, at least in the TikTok I saw, it looks like you're in the sky looking down at the city.
Yeah.
And I think that would freak me the fuck out.
That's sick.
I don't know. I think maybe I don't know.
Maybe a couple of beers. I just don't know if I'd want to be high there.
Yeah, I mean we have an 8 a.m. call time the next day, so it's gonna be.
Maybe we just
like a wild night anyway. Yeah. We'll see.
All right,
also, the part of it is the Severance finale comes out at 9 on Thursday, and I really want to watch that.
That's a good point. All right, we love you guys. Have a great rest of your. Oh, sorry, Lauren. Whose personality are you gonna steal?
Oh, they hate me.
Quarantine.
I am house sitting this weekend, and I'm gonna be lounging around on the couch.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
That'd be crazy if this whole time Lauren was like a boy.
I mean, I've been saying that.
Yeah.
Not.
I tried to peel her face mask off, but it was really on there.
All right, I gotta go pee. Love you guys. We'll see you for 92.
See you for 92. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week and weekend. And we will see you guys bright and early on Monday. We love you so much. Lauren, play that theme music, player.